Good morning. It is Wednesday and it is about 7:15. I don't have duty today since I did duty for somebody yesterday. I really hope she remembers that she has to do my duty today. My hair is driving me insane. Like last night I went to sleep with it wet. Like usually I'll let it dry and then in the morning it won't be all frizzy, but today it is and it's driving me crazy. Like my little baby hairs keep sticking up right here like little horns. Uh anyways, it's Wednesday. Today I need to make some copies for next week. Our first math CFA is next week, so I really want to hit the review hard like Monday, Tuesday, and then give the test on Wednesday. And then I'm thinking of starting the new standard on Thursday, which is like place value and stuff like that. So I need to go make some copies, and today I have a pretty busy day. I have to go to a meeting after school for one of my students. So that's at like 3:20, and then I'm sure I'll be here till like 4:30 for that. Hopefully not later than that. And at specials, I don't have a meeting with my team, but I am going to go meet with the coach probably to just like touch base on small group reading. And like she let me borrow this book and I do want to talk to her about a few things in it. From what I've seen, it's a really good book. And it's giving me quite a bit of ideas. So when I do start implementing those, I will share them with you. But the books that she let me borrow, one is Small Group Reading Instruction, a differentiated teaching model for beginning and struggling readers, and it is by Beverly Tyner. It looks like this. And then the other book that she let me borrow is called Guided Reading, Good First Teaching of All, or for all, Guided Reading, Good First Teaching for All Children, and it looks like this. So I've been looking through those, just trying to get some ideas. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and go make some copies. I'm gonna put my hair up. Like, this is ridiculous. And this is why, like, my baby hairs need to grow and get longer. They're like that on both sides, and this one's curly, so it just curls up. I didn't have time to straighten my hair this morning, if you can't tell. But yeah, anyways, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll catch up with you guys at specials. I have to run to Smith's again because, again, I didn't make my oatmeal. I got this vitamin water for lunch. I really love this one. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, try it. I just tried it a couple weeks ago just to try, because just to try something new, because usually I get the yellow one, and every other one that I've tried I haven't liked. So I said, oh, I haven't tried this one, so I did, and it's so good. Again, breakfast, and my total was only like $3.18. So again, a good buy. So yeah, so it is specials time and I only have about 25 minutes left. I have been running around like a mad woman trying to make copies for next week. For math, like my interactive notebook, and then just worksheets that they're gonna do, and also social studies. Next week is the American symbols one, and then the week after that is Arizona symbols. So I've been trying to make copies of all of that because currently our copy machine is broken, so we have to use the one in the office. So I'm just trying to get ahead because I know tomorrow it's gonna be crazy with everybody trying to like get all their things for next week. I also just printed out the homework and stuff for next week because I'm responsible for homework, so every week I have to change our little grid, and the story on the back is emailed to me by one of my other team members, and then I put them together and then I give them to my team lead, and then the team lead is responsible for making copies for everybody for homework. But anyways, I am just quickly checking in. I just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing. Today has been an okay day, not as good as yesterday. I just have a couple behavior problems that are just really getting to me. Not like getting to me personally, but it's getting to me that they're disrupting the other kids, and you can tell that the other kids are just kind of like, really, again, you know? And I mean, I'm trying my best to catch them doing, you know, positive things and have them clip up. But I mean, I have never, this is my 5th year teaching, as I've mentioned multiple times, I have never had to write so many write-ups within a month as I've had to write, and we've been in school 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. It's just ridiculous. I don't really know what to do. I'm just trying to find different strategies to motivate them to be better little tiny humans. But yeah, so that's really the only thing that I've been struggling with this year. Is just I have quite a bit of behaviors. And it's not like there hasn't been any year that I don't have any behaviors, or even less than 2. But this year I have about 6, which 6 in a class of 23 is a bit ridiculous to me. But yeah, anyways, I need to go because I need to go finish making copies. I ran back here to get more things to copy that I had forgot when I was taking my kids to specials. We were running late because we started talking about peacocks, and a few of my students have never been to the zoo. They've never seen a peacock, and I showed them on YouTube. I showed them on the computer. I showed them a video of a peacock raising its feathers, and they were so amazed. So I'm really glad that interested them. But I need to run back, make more copies, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day, and honestly I feel like today was just a hot mess. It was just a hot mess. I don't know what was going on. Yesterday started out not so good, but it ended amazing, and today started out pretty good and ended horribly. I don't know what's going on today, so I really hope that tomorrow is totally different. I actually have a meeting I have to go to here in about 10 minutes, so I won't really be able to talk to you guys that much. I did have to change my reading groups around because all my kids were finally done getting tested using the QPS screener. So I had to change some kids around. So what I have to do is I have to change all my groups around, pretty much write all their names over. If you hear the creaking, it's my chair. It's really old and not very comfortable. Anyway, so I have to do that before tomorrow. So as soon as I'm done vlogging, that's what I'm gonna do, write their names over, and then try to put away some of the papers that I printed off. I just have to paper clip them together and put them in their corresponding box. So last year I had this for a while just be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh no, how did I have it? It was I think it was reading, writing, math, and then science or social studies on the bottom. And then last year in the middle of the year, I redid it for WPR paper, spelling paper, all these different things. But I think I'm gonna redo it to where I have them each for a day. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll have 3 weeks available. I mean, I probably, let's be realistic here, I will not have all 3 weeks filled. But just that way I know that everything that's in this box I need to get done that day. Everything that's in this box I need to get done that day. So my plan is to fix all of that tomorrow, probably during specials. So just take out the papers that I have in there now and reorganize it. That's what I feel like doing. And then on top I'll probably just put the read alouds that I want to do that week. I need to really get a lot more organized than I have been. I feel like I haven't been organized this year. Just, I don't know, the beginning of the year is crazy, and as much as I try to be organized, I just need to get back into the routine. And I mean, the kids get everything that they need to get, and we do everything that they need to do, but just for my own sanity, all these papers you see right here, yeah, those need to be sorted or put away or whatever. I literally have, sorry if that made you dizzy, have such a mess all along my counter, and then my back table is pretty clean right now, but I just want to reorganize things and organize them to make them look better. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, and as you guys know, Thursdays are my Friday. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday, and I am in my classroom. It is currently 7:07, and right now all I'm gonna do is rewrite my groups. So I'm just putting them on sentence strips, and then I'm putting them up there by the wall, by that monitor over there. And then I don't think you can see, but right next to it I have the little squares that say like meet with teacher, tablet, work on writing, work with words. So I have to redo my groups because, like I told you guys yesterday, all the QPS testing is done, so we had to redo our groups. And yeah, that's really all I'm gonna do. I am so exhausted. I feel like I tell you guys I'm exhausted at least once a week, but my daughter was up from 1 to like 3:30 yesterday, or this morning, I guess it was already this morning, and I am just exhausted. Like, I was gonna go and get coffee this morning, but here in this small town here in this tiny town there is a Starbucks inside Safeway, and then they just opened one, like a drive-through one. And of course I would go through the drive-thru because I have both my kids with me, because if I go to the Safeway one I would have to get them both out, like, and do all that. That's just a mess. So I was gonna stop because every other day this week that I went by I'm like, oh, there's nobody there, like this would be a good day to go, but I didn't really want coffee. And today, the one day that I did want it, there was a huge line. So I was like, yeah, no, I can't stop. So I'm just hoping to get through the day. I'm hoping what happened the other day happens again, where like as soon as the kids come in and I start teaching, like it just like helps me wake up more. But I am just so tired. So I'm gonna redo my groups right now, and I need to sort all of these papers. They're the ones that I copied yesterday during specials. This weekend I do have quite a bit of work to do. I have the lesson plan, and then I have to also print out a bunch of stuff for the next math standard, which is numbers in base 10. So it's like place value and then identifying numbers and things like that, up to 120. I have a few activities that I want to do with them that I need to get printed this weekend so I can get them cut and then laminated next week, and then so I can recut them next weekend and use them the following week. So this weekend I will do a lot of printing. I want to find more like reading and math station ideas, and I'm so glad that I got like the HP Instant Ink now that I can print at home whatever I want. So yeah, anyways, I will catch up with you guys later. So they're at specials right now, and I only have a little bit of time left because I spent most of my prep making copies for not next week but the week after that, just so I have them ready. I haven't done my lesson plans, but I pretty much know what I want to use, so I made copies of that. And then I'm also making this little game for our next math standard. It is called Flying High Match Game, and I'm pretty sure I got this from first grade WOW, from one of her units. And they pretty much just have to match either the number with the balloon, or number word with the number of balloons on the 10 frames, or the actual number. So it's a little differentiated, so my high ones will do the ones with the words, and then the other kids will just do the ones with the numbers. The morning has went by pretty well, a lot better than yesterday, and my tiredness did go away, like I should have figured it would. They actually got to have recess today, guys. It's been the first time since I think the second day of school that they've gotten lunch recess, because the weather wasn't above 100 degrees, so that was nice. And I'm pretty sure that's why they were calm when we came back in. But anyways, this lighting makes me look horribly oily. Like, I need to face whatever. You guys don't even care. Anyways, I'm gonna finish doing this, and then I have to pick up their papers that they left on their desk, because right after they come in, we have enrichment time, which is when another para comes in. So she'll have a group and I have a group, and then the rest of them are at stations. So I need to clean off their desks to do that. So it's the end of the day, and today ended pretty well. Our math stations were the best they've ever been. I know I just started doing them last week, roughly, but today they went so well. So like I told you guys earlier, I have a para in here during math reteach, and then I have a group, and then I still had 4 other stations. One was tablets, one was a shape find, one was addition flashcards, and one was just building with the tangrams. So those will change out every few weeks as we add standards in. So that was fun. And my para, I have her scheduled till 3 here, but we actually have to be at the buses at 3. And anyways, her contract time is up at 3:45, so she leaves my room like at 3:40 so she can get to the office by 3:45 to clock out. And that worked out fine because, I meant 2:45. 2:45. So she leaves my room at 2:40 to get there by 2:45, which worked out fine because I've been reading a chapter book, and I was supposed to do it after lunch every day, but that doesn't really work out because right after lunch now I have to do science and social studies, or we have to finish math, so I just kept like putting it off. So now that she leaves at 2:40, they can be cleaned up by 2:45, and then I can take those last 10 minutes from 2:45 to 2:55 to read a couple chapters in the book, and then have them pack up, and then we go home. So the end of the day is gonna go pretty smoothly, I'm hoping. I actually have a meeting at 3:30. I told you guys yesterday that I had a meeting and people didn't show up. Don't you hate when that happens? Like I'm busy too, you know. I don't really want to sit around and wait for 30 minutes. So they rescheduled it for today, so I'm hoping they show up today, because like I said, I have a lot of things to do. I am taking work home this weekend, which I absolutely hate doing. Like, if you've seen my vlogs, then you know that I just want to take the weekends to relax, to like enjoy my kids, enjoy being at home and doing nothing. But I do have quite a bit of work to do. I have stuff to print. I have games to build for math, and then I also want to get a few more ideas for my reading group. But other than that, I didn't show you guys this. I did this today. I saw this idea on Instagram, and I was like, and Pinterest, and I was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. I don't know why, you know, simple things like this we don't really ever think of. So yesterday we talked about how we know when something is a complete sentence, and I showed them this little chart, and it just says how to write a complete sentence. Is there a who or a what? So pretty much a noun, and did they do something? So then today we went in and I said, okay, yesterday we talked about complete sentences. So these are letters, and I did a few of them, and then these are words, and words are made from letter sounds being put together, and then the sentences. So I did like 3 of the letters and then 2 or 3 of the words also, and then I only showed them 1 of the sentences. The cat went home, and then I had the others already made, like the other letters and the other words. So then I would just hold one up and I would say, is this a letter or a word? And they would tell me letter or word. So then I would just tape it up here, and then I said, okay, now that we know how to make complete sentences, I want you to think of a complete sentence. Remember, there is a who or a what and what they do. So I had them think for like a minute, and then I had them talk with their partner, and then I picked a couple sticks because we were running out of time and I needed them to get started on their writing. So I picked 2 sticks, and then they gave me a couple sentences, and it worked out pretty good. And then today, as I walked around in Writer's Workshop, I saw that they were actually using that. Like, they were actually trying to make complete sentences, which was amazing. So overall, today was a pretty good day. I am ready for the weekend though. Like I told you guys, I am super tired today. My tiredness kind of went away, as I told you earlier, but I know I'm gonna crash when I get home. I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'm just gonna want to like take a shower and be in bed for the rest of the night. But of course I won't be able to because I have 2 toddlers that keep me up. Anyways, I am gonna get my stuff. Like I told you guys the other day that my room buddy and friend gave me this cart. So I'm actually putting it to use today. Like I told you guys, I have a bunch of stuff to take home, so I'm gonna pack it up right now and then roll it out with me, so that way I don't have to come back to my classroom after the meeting and then go back out to the parking lot, because that'll take me like another 10 minutes literally. So I am just gonna pack that up and then roll on over to the office. Roll on over, you see what I did there? Anyways, I will catch up with you guys in my next vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Bye.